When you say you call international stage, or mind be or Bobby no, send the referee or my referee bomb by sending my new film.
Yes, because self-film and no
correct. It's the one with the interest no. I'm not my team no interest. They said no, I was here playing no. Referee for no one no interest. They said no, I saw my new film. So football is one of the few areas every stakeholder have different interests. So the groups know that comes must be able to come and articulate the interest which they have and who can best represent their interest. So in this case, we are looking at the English scenario where they come at a group representation, institutional representation. Then the German interest, and then the German model, the German model, the Spanish, the Italian, the South African. South Africa, you know, a twist as a combination of both. Because Amono, even though the NSL, which is the national NFL, National Football League, which you know, friend the PSL, they come with a group. We had the South Africa Congress, 142, because the 42 provinces, no, we are the three back. Then the stakeholders, which is the affiliate bodies, the referees, the university sports medicine, all these groups, no, also added reps back. Then the Premier League, also the reps back to form their congress. But the interest aspect, they say almost they have institutional votes at Congress. You know how they do it. So when you have 3 at Congress, you have 2 votes.
3 na every Congress.
Yes, we voted 2. Until Mumia Sano, the constitution, the statute of Safan say you either vote or you abstain. It's a disagreement by the Montuabano because we are 3. Now Motuabami.
It also decided
say many way to buy a twama could you and I twama putting into different because the checking votes no if the votes enter and so what 2015 GFA school election you see say some people did not vote according to how it should run because all here you are supposed to vote for 3, 4 at the division 1 level but people do 1 pair we should vote 2 pair based on the count. When we count the number of
valid
votes now, you see, say some people voted once instead of 4. No, because you have to vote for 4 people. At the premier level, you have to vote for 6. And also, can you go to 4, you go to 3, you go to 1, you can't go to 1 pair. So it doesn't represent the institution that do about.
Okay.
So we must be guided by these 2. Now we look at the size of Congress, and it goes again, funding. Recreational training, refresher training. Last Saturday I was at Soka Kope, and the referees say they were amazed by how FIFA sponsored this program because FIFA hardly sponsors a program nipa more than 50 because of funding. Usually FIFA a sizable amount of people, a number of people said about funding here in terms of training equipment and the materials and then. But this is around 150 FIFA funding. So almost they were so much surprised. Maybe because Ghana has a peculiar case. Yes. But then no, every training usually back from CAF and FIFA into how many times when we do a FIFA status no or say every year the association FIFA must organize an event for national associations. It's a FIFA back. That's a national association. We are 40 or 400. Basically, it becomes very difficult for FIFA to do that training or providing material. Say, also accommodation, transport, and the rest. They are very difficult, and even it's a burden on the FE. That's why usually at the FIFA level, we encourage say reduce your size. In Zambia,
the 2005-2004 status of FIFA now. One of the reasons why until one day was the size now to was about cost.
Yes, exactly. It is a 1 day event. It means you have to budget for 2 days accommodation for some of the people. Because say obedu ena otimi so if you are otimi simu wa ene obesimu endra no abeda no I program no china no wada additional no 2 kan for because you also don't want to put the lives of your stakeholders in danger. So cost is one of the most important aspects of deciding the size of a congress. So in taking these into consideration, some of us, the analysis we have done, we feel say even the size of Ghana's Congress should be reduced.
How of you think that should be reduced?
Yes, based on the points Amamano, I think say it should be reduced. And I say the Congress of the Football Association, you know, when it's assembled, it should be able to address the challenges of Ghana football relating to administration, regulation, adhering and implementing of the laws of FIFA, GFA and CAF. Unim, Congress should not just be a representation. It should be people who understand the administration of football. So that your back Congress, I may reduce the amount of yes, we can reduce that. That people can come from ad hoc committees at Congress and be able to put in place documents that will run football and ensure that football progresses. And it's all the Congress size of 400 bar. A people crowd will come, not knowing what their purpose is, their purpose at the Congress is. So you put up a sizable number of people who come for specific duties, not only to vote. We are voting here just once in 4 years. 3 years, what do we do? 3 years, we must build people's capacities. And in this case, members of Congress, you must build their capacities. And building their capacities in some doors, how do you do it? How do you organize seminars? Within the year, at least every responsible FA must be able to organize at least 3 seminars for their members. And he said, Congress size no one, you eventually cannot do it. So we say the Congress should be one that can stand the dynamism of all aspects of matters relating to football and its development. The membership of Congress must principally be seen as one that will meet from time to time to reform the statutes and regulations of the association, and not mainly one that will cast votes for the president of the association. Say the DNC election and the GFA Congress are problem with people. And most of the arguments we've heard, because of
elections,
voting once in 4 years, once in 4 years. GFA political parties, an example. Political media for them correct here. Meaning the MPP now of size no so far, but I know that they have increased it to close to 10,000. This year, but I know MPP they've increased significantly beyond.
They did it first.
But I think there are more than 5,000 delegates. Correct.
That is only for the president.
That's only for the president.
For the president.
I think it's about
presidential candidates.
It's about 200 and something thousand.
Yes, you see. But election, election, which one?
No,
but see how they see it.
Yeah.
With all the numbers, so we are supposed to see TDC. And NDC force you on media or him trade fair.
Trade fair.
And so I'm saying TDC. It's not a matter of the size. Point is that the more the people, the less the quality you get in every aspect. At least science has proven. The more the people, the less the quality we get. The more we are forced to bring in people who do not even matter, people who do not even know the nitty-gritty, the core mandate of what they are supposed to do there. It is the influence here. One way or the other, the influence will come. One way or the other, we will have influence. So we have mentioned, say, my young trying to vote in no pay. But young trying to say, generality, no, the Congress members, can they come and say, the executive committee are reforms are there? No, Ebwa football, going forward. I was at the Congress, GFA reforms we buy, in my opinion, not Ebwa football. Premier League clubs are now mainly the beneficiaries of that proposal. No, for it. But Division 1 for no meaning say in the near future it will affect them. So you remember, you saw our size.
And reserve league.
Reserve league.
No, GFA secretary to ya.
You saw our size.
Some does.
That's what I'm saying.
And from who be?
Yes.
It was a policy for Premier League clubs.
Yes.
Say say a year under 20.
Yeah.
Now every club you better be.
Yes.
Need a boy reserve league or memo.
Yes.
Of a say I'm putting into vote.
Yes.
Now Omalusu.
Yes. How would you numbers?
But it's to affect them. And you can say affect them because
no,
you come to Premier.
Yes, but
whatever decision.
No, but at the time,
no, because I'm not this is where you take Obiano. It will come back and affect you.
No, but the point is that and be a net account.
But still I have account
in the future.
Until you also share this. I just want to know what to tell you. I'm so sharing in the future. No, say we born man as a MO.
Yes, so you see, the composition of this Congress must take into consideration the cost of meeting in a session and the cost of funding retreats and training sessions, like we mentioned earlier. Because you say when the Congress is too large, the funding organization finds it difficult to organize strategic sessions for the members, as it may not be able to meet the budget estimate for such gathering. A much more large Congress is a requisite for breeding fanatics, as many of the participants may only be interested in the financial benefit of the gathering rather than the substance of the discussions. It is an undeniable fact that the issues confronting Ghana football is a lack of understanding of the administration of the game. And this understanding takes me to Sugakope again. After the training, referees now say, send your see number 12 no more da say bonny.
And I remember Bissau.
Me, I was they didn't know. We spoke to the FIFA instructors, we spoke to the referees instructors, we spoke to some key stakeholders. Almost say the training no be o mani sebi. Never be bria no me na feel say I said normal no. Say now people were naive, people were so ignorant of them. Say me cry adamu a minye referee minye stakeholder bia no. Say me ma wadi as referee, you should be careful.
You should even report it.
Say no money report so that in future no eba. But they didn't know. You understand? So these things we must frequently refresh ourselves. In the Congress, how do you do this? Like I mentioned earlier, at least 3 times the Football Association must be able to do this. So we are giving some proposals.
Yeah, proposals. Na me fa omo kose chene mesa to aso. Ewa ha. Kobe Jones. So ewa ha. Ye hwe mo so de 1 or 2 bi na ye build issues no. Kobe, size of Congress.
But let me quickly say across the world, you share, say so far Spain, Italy,
and the largest.
Italy is 278.
Yeah.
Spain is around 250. Those are the biggest Congress.
But you'll be so 30, you'll be 20.
It be so cry, it be so from cry.
Are you ready?
Yeah,
Congress in so tell the idea. Say be reduce size in a day. Say crime should be account. When we did ya. Say 6 new regions.
Okay.
Tivinya new
RFAs.
6 will come. That's certainly they will come with 3. And you calculate saying
3 times 6 will be 18.
18.
Yeah.
Into a account. Because certainly say if he's only a part of us, that's a send a regional representation and certainly it needs to increase. And then meaning this area, you say Division 4 and Unipa. Premier 4 any representation like he's saying. I mean, say a corner is it going to help us? I was say among for BP say and so. But then share the composition of Congress as it is now. How are we going to reduce it? Or you know what
yeah.
How are we going to reduce it? Unless say the
say be RFS, you know. Say in this current status 3.
3
some have 2.
Certainly best even 1.
And even 1.
No, RFAs, RFAs, we have 2 options. We look at zonal representation, which is 1, or an entire representation. So RFAs have an RFAs Congress across Ghana.
Normally,
RFs. If that is, we are looking at the ultimate interest. That's why some of us propose a zonal representation, so that zone 1, because obviously it is likely say Volta region is in Greater Accra, the issues confronting football will be same. It is likely say issues confronting a middle belt same. Then it's like it's obvious say issues confronting a northern belt they same. The 3 regions of the north. I see. I mean, you do not become my fight. Until we can have zonal representative. Until the northern belt, if you are moving can
Obi anya Congress new.
Debbie.
Sorry, sir.
No, Obi anya
Congress. It drew her per status, Senate. Me, I call Congress so many times. I represent the clubs. So what I say. So talking in terms of quality, because it's not a standing body, you can't say it's wholly and just what is the quality you're looking for. Or you know what I'm saying? Because you don't determine who comes to Congress. It's the club who determines. So what I say. Or say a standing body, any name say be a club here for appoint to for the next 2-3 years on the Congress there. Then in terms of doing seminars and those things to build their capacity, then that will work. But as it is now, what is over 50 krana, still you can't get the quality. Okay, because now determine who goes to Congress. Now I say, yeah, mediama. You would Patrick Akutuno Unyansa, and as a Sifin Unyansa, and I say, be a Mickey Charles team, no, be a win or money, because on the debate, determine your manako. And tell me, anybody of manako, he doesn't have the knowledge you are talking about. So you can't build that person capacity to get the quality you're looking for. What was that 70? It is a very tricky area. And yeah, you bet me, I can say, yeah, yet this one, a very much in your quality. And I say a door to the door, you been inferior decisions in my year. Or you know what I say? Because here, it's a system. Ah, who said that means that is I can say, I can't rep for any Congress. But what? Because you see, the realness no Mukwa collapse, they don't get that chance to go to Congress. They be asking they can. Almost every I'm a Congress I will. But who will that thing change?
But say they all care about institutional representation. They're not going to represent your club. They're going to represent a broker in the Premier League. It's not about Asante. It's about the Premier League Educo Congress, or more interest. And they're not there to serve the interest of an individual club.
And that is institutional.
Sorry, but we young fight young say yes, Gwene.
Yeah.
Who had yes, Gwene.
Yeah.
Yes. They vote to individuals, but when they go, they don't represent individuals. So
but when they get there, they do individual.
No, but
they're supposed to do.
Of course,
represent
every division, but they go there, they do their own thing.
Yes, but they go there to do their own thing because they went there to their own clubs. But the spirit of the statutes no say when you come and represent the institution. So we must guide against coming to work individually. Collectively, as we as stakeholders must guide against coming to work individually, because when you come to work individually, it affects the entire game, and it affects me and you are except your opportunity in Kohono.
Kobe,
I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, in all this, yeah, share. I mean, there is a committee who is also working on that. I mean, our more review status address anima, but me who say, it's a refugee or this zone. It will be difficult for me. That's how I see it. It will be difficult. So I can say we are the Asante region, Bronga Hafo, no one in Abu Munyer, any Asia, any new representation for Congress. It will be a difficult because it's not peculiar issues. I mean, that pertains in the same areas. They see or northern region, and as a issues or more, what you can say the same now Asante region. And to nobody interest is different. Oh, in that case, how do you say, okay, maybe interest, no, so Denny, now you're for what must I say? So that's why you should give everybody an opportunity to go to Congress.
No, but in a letter and spirit of Congress, Kobe, there's a Congress document. Agenda need to be our and the RF's views on the agenda. And yeah, RFA Kumasi, RFA Tamale, RFA individual views. But RFA views, no say be ya about reservedly. RFA no what we must say. And we just say the institutional views no kwa eboa than say the individual views no ebeko.
No, institutional views now all kind of. I mean, whether it can work to say the can because
no,
don't forget.
That's why I suggested say
it
is one thing I give you
individual views and the congregate by institutional views.
I know.
Whether they meet at their within their zone
and take a decision
and come to Congress and
whether
they come to Congress and it is not the same.
No, it's not the same because
you are only trying to
when you come
find a way of reducing
when you
the
come
number.
No,
you
speak.
But when it comes to say Yaba Yankasa, for all you know, what even constitutes Congress apart from elections, Congress formulate policies.
Yeah.
What would you have chosen? Policies and standard policies in Bebano. Somebody writes to the FA and propose.
That's one way.
That I believe that if you do this,
you
give
opportunity.
I quality no more table.
Yeah.
No more say this is what you are going to discuss.
So it will be a fun
game. At least maybe say every single individual an opportunity to express his mind about it. Better than institution.
No, so you
because
when it comes to a very institution, a very opinionated, a very dominant, that will be domineering people.
What we are saying is that, say, as a committee, the law says there are 14 days
to circulate
agenda for
so when they send the document, the institutions are more involved. You pick the document, you meet and take a decision on what has been proposed, because we have witnessed a Congress. Even Division 1 league clubs have disagreed amongst themselves issues that have come. Ultimately, either it will benefit them or otherwise. That same group they have disagreement.
And that is what there's vote. What happens like
that's
that?
What I'm saying.
You put it to vote.
At the Congress, say women league football for year interest in the next football year now you pay for women football. So GFA as Congress documents no bad. The women football caucus, you meet, you deliberate, you decide that this is the position we have taken. So if Seidu Adamu, Alan Green, Kobe Jones, they represent women footballer, this is our position. Premier League clubs, you deliberate on the Congress document. Say, Uncle Max, I know him being representing Premier League clubs. Premier League clubs, this is our position. But not a Congress where House of Folk, Kotoko, BA United, we are Premier League clubs. You go and you disagree on the same issue. A beba ultimately to benefit Premier League clubs. And I'm saying that.
You see
that. Subject modification of dates of the final tournament of the Total African Cup of Nations Egypt 2019. Dear Sir, dear Madams and Sirs, during its meeting held in Cairo on the 26th of January 2019, CAF Emergency Committee decided to validate the new date of the tournament of the Total African Cup of Nations Egypt 2019 as requested by the host country in order to start on the 21st of June 2019 until the 19th of July 2019. On the other hand, please note that the drawing of lots of the AFCON 2019 has been scheduled on the 12th of April 2019 in Cairo, Egypt. We kindly request from your federation to take note of the circular sent on the 16th of October 2018, Annex 1, concerning the qualifiers system for the African Cup of Nations 2019. Please accept, Madam, Sir, our best sports regards. Confederations, the African Football, way any samaba, intiha. Motion is very
serious issue.
No, I think interesting. And I think
maybe I'm not.
Okay, all right, that's fine. But what your fracture was 03022548556, 03022548557. Happy birthday, Kasiepa, Nkoma, Jaden Kwansa. Happy birthday, Kasiepa, Nkoma, a home care school. Wait, Busian for Kwansa family, and Abba. Happy birthday, Kasiepa, and from your friend, actually, you know, you may use this year 03022548556, 03022548557, and I also tell you to see Emra. Mumfret technician, I'm not sure we want to see now. Message Crabano, Yankai, Jumedian so. Coffee Pong, Eddie Free, Adenta, Eddie Way so abba. Coffee Pong, if you adenta the way abba. I say that is why we undergo professional training as a genuine. Okay, genuine. So at times our mere place or country of origin creates suspicion about our views. Kobe's uncle, Augustin Asante, now BA RFA chairman, was a great player who played for BA United and Senate. I love BA players from Ajimabedu. Okay, we should have back. And Oji Akawa Abano. Mr. Amonsha, we know Mrs. Mufa Costa now say, sorry, would you mean? I wish the best of luck, special, okay, Abba. Hello?